What's up guys, it's Fred from Influencer Unchained, and today we're going to be covering how to make money on the Etsy platform, which has been growing like crazy recently, to help you set up a viable passive income stream relatively easily. Now previously, I've actually already covered how to make money on Amazon using a similar method, so be sure to check out that video, which I'll link in the description box below, to actually allow you to make even more money using both or even more platforms. But before we get started, do be sure to do me a huge favor by just gently smashing the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and also consider subscribing to my YouTube channel for more cutting edge videos about making money online and digital entrepreneurship just like this one. Plus you can check out my investing channel as well. And with that, let's get started with the video. So previously, I did a quick video covering how to make money with Amazon KDP or Kindle Direct Publishing using a somewhat similar method to today's, which will actually supplement today's method really well and uses a bunch of free tools as well. So definitely check out that video, which I'll link in the description box below if you haven't yet done so. I highly recommend this method because it's not only completely free, but also if you master both Amazon KDP as well as Etsy and even other platforms, it'll just give you a bunch more options to sort of tackle at once and sort of kill many birds with one stone to make more money online with, and sometimes even passive income.
Nice.
But with that, let's now move on to the main event of today, which is Etsy. And as you may or may not know, Etsy is one of the most popular and fast-growing platforms for selling all sorts of mainly DIY products, where people can basically list anything they design, such as you can see here, wall decor, face masks even, different types of gifts like mugs, even like furniture related or decoration items for your house and whatnot. And this also includes digital products, namely printables, which we're going to be focusing on today, such as printable puzzles and journals and things of that nature. And first of all, you want to do some a bit of trend research as well as product research to sort of target some of the winning or better selling products that are already on the marketplace, so that you can sort of better position your own products to rank on the search engines. And first of all, for example, with the search term printable puzzle, you want to focus on usually the first couple of rows, including the ones that are labeled bestseller, as well as ones with the highest ratings that are also on some of these first few rows. Now specifically for puzzles, you might come across a few more elaborate and complicated ones like let's see here, we have chocolate factory escape, virus outbreak, lockdown at the lab, Tomb Raider, and so on and so forth. But don't really worry about these, because we're going to be instead generating using a tool I'm going to show you more simple puzzles like the crossword puzzles, mazes, and word search puzzles, as well as Sudoku, just to name a few. And again, later on I'm going to show you the tool with the list of all it's capable of generating, so we'll come back to that. Now for different types of printables that you can actually create and sell on Etsy, there are actually a lot of different ones, including, besides printable puzzles, we also have we also have printable journals, and there's a lot of different things you can do with this. You can do different types of themed puzzles and so on and so forth. Like here we have a tarot puzzle. You can do like seasonal ones with, you know, different holiday themes and whatever. But we will get to the creation process of various types of printables in just a bit. First, we want to focus on more trend and product research. And again, to do that, you want to look at the first few rows and some of the best sellers, the top rated products on Etsy with different keywords at that. And you can even specify, do more specific keywords. For example, printable journals, you can do printable, wellness journal, or printable fitness journal, or whatever you want to do, right?
Right.
And after you found some winning products that you're interested in getting some inspiration from, you definitely want to make a note of its title, description, keywords if any, as well as obviously the designs that they use for their product. And if you want to, you can even take to a website called Sales Samurai, which is a platform dedicated solely to Etsy. It does product research, again, trend research, keywords, give you the best keywords for you to target, and it even has its own Chrome extension for you to prepare and mass upload a bunch of Etsy products very easily, pretty much with the click of a mouse. It is owned by the same company as BookBolt and Merchantformer, both of which are great tools which I've talked about on my channel. And it also has a 3-day free trial, I believe, where you can just sign up and just test things out. Now, because it's so new, I haven't really had the chance to mess with it just yet, but when I do, I'll definitely do a short tutorial on it. but it is going to be very similar to BookBolt because again, they're created by the same company. So if I just demonstrate BookBolt for you really quick, here I've actually searched up printable puzzle, and these results are actually from Amazon. And again, if you check out my other video that I showed you or talked about at the beginning of this video, you'll know exactly what to do with uploading and selling books on Amazon KDP. But anyhow, you can still consult a lot of these great Amazon product ideas for sale for use and to sell on any sort of platforms, including Amazon as well as Etsy and other places as well. And right over here on these search results from Amazon, we already have some pretty decent products to base our own off of, such as this one, which is a word search. For example, we can just consult their cover and design a somewhat similar one using canva.com. Very easy to do. And then we can also we can even keep it quite simple and just base it off of this one right here for a number search puzzle, right? And then to actually create the actual puzzle, this is where a tool called PuzzleWiz comes in. And so to access it, I'm still on BookBolt, by the way. This is the tool we're on. And then on the top right, if I just open up my profile and scroll down, we have this tool here called PuzzleWiz, which if I actually open up, will be our very own puzzle generator, which will make it extremely easy for you to generate pretty much instantly, not only one, but multiple puzzles, whenever you want to. Now, PuzzleWiz is not free, but there is a free trial for BookBolt, so you can definitely try it out and create a few puzzles for the few days that you have the trial for. Plus, later on, I'll show you a completely free alternative as well. But first, to demonstrate PuzzleWiz, first of all, if you look towards the left at the menu, you'll see a large variety of different types of puzzles that you can generate with this software, starting with Sudoku and then crossword puzzles, word search puzzles, cryptograms, word scrambles, missing vowel, etc. And you can definitely just go into each of these to just test out what they actually look like. Plus, there are also tutorials, video tutorials at that actually take you through the entire process for generating these puzzles. For example, if I want to say create a Sudoku puzzle, first of all, I'm obviously on the Sudoku link from the menu here on the left. And then below here, I can just customize any of these specs I want, starting with the bleed. This is just whether you want the image, mostly of the cover page, to bleed over to the sides of that actual physical page. It doesn't really matter which one you select as long as you keep it consistent with your cover page. So I'm just gonna do no bleed for now. And then for the size as well, it doesn't really matter too much. Usually I would just do something like 6:9 and then keep it consistent again with the cover. And then let's see, for your paging style, I'll do double-sided pages. You can do however many pages you want. It'll generate different puzzles rather for each page. Let's just do 4 pages as a quick example so I can download it quicker. Pick your font and it'll actually show you the example of what that font looks like on the right. And then for your difficulty as well, you can select, let me first of all move my screen. For your difficulty, you can actually select, let's try normal for now. Sudoku type, there's different types of grids. And then usually I want to select include solutions and page numbers as well. So with that, I can just hit submit.
A few moments later.
And once it is done processing, which actually only took me a few seconds, likely because I set my Sudoku book at 4 pages, you can obviously do a lot more. But after it's done processing, we'll see a link pop up right over here, a green link that says download your last document. And this will only show up after it's done, the software's done doing all of your pages. Okay, so just check back here. And then all you need to do is you can right click and open in a new tab, or I think you can just click on this and it'll open up your puzzle PDF file. For example, we have our Sudoku one right here with 4 Sudoku puzzles per page, looking very clean and professional indeed. If I scroll through, we have let's see, we have 4 pages in total, not including the solutions page. So here are the solutions. This is the introduction title page to the solutions, and if I scroll further, we have the actual solutions at the bottom. Everything looks great, and with that I can go to the top right to actually download this PDF to my PC. And for the next step, we're going to combine these interior pages with the cover pages to create an actual printable, by the way, book. And to do so, we can again use BookBolt. This time we're going to be using one of its completely free tools. If you just go over to resources, you'll be able to access it by going over to the Interior PDF Combiner Pro. Alright, and then after you open that, you'll see something like this where you can actually add however many pages you want to any sort of printable book. For example, here I'm going to actually go over to the upload tab on the top left, drag in that file I just downloaded, which is again our PDF file for the puzzle. And now that this has loaded in very nicely, we're gonna go back over to the interior tab again, and this time I can click on whatever pages I want to fill using whatever I've uploaded, or actually using any of their templates that are already pre-existing. So here I can click on plus here, and then as you can see, I can select page 1, page 2, page 3. These are all the pages I actually uploaded from our Sudoku puzzle, right? So here I'm just gonna do this. Notice how the first page I definitely want to reserve for my cover, right? Which I'll later create with Canva. So instead of that, I'm just gonna go into page 2 and start with page 2, and then go to page 3 will be my Sudoku page 2, and just so on and so forth. Just keep filling up, you know, the pages, and yeah, it's pretty simple, right?
Yes!
But before we move on to the actual cover pages, as promised, I'm going to show you a free alternative to these puzzles that you create through PuzzleWiz. So instead of doing that, we're going to be again on this page, and you can just click on any of these plus signs to add a new page. And instead of using any of these generated puzzles, and you won't have any of these if you don't use PuzzleWiz, right? You can actually scroll down and you'll see a bunch of templates that they have here that are mostly free that you can use for different types of so-called low content books as well, to upload onto and sell on Etsy or Amazon and whatnot. So here you can do normal journals, you can do music sheets, even bills tracker, career plan. There's so many different types of templates that you can fill into these this book generator here, and you can even mix and match different types of pages if you want. So for example, I can click on let's say reading list, and as you can see, it populates nicely into this page right here. So you can definitely use that method if you don't necessarily want to pay for PuzzleWiz, and still be able to generate a ton of different types of planners, journals, etc. To sell on Amazon and Etsy. And now moving on to the cover page generation creation process, we're going to go over to canva.com and just search up some example book covers templates. For example, I've typed in illustration book covers here. They don't actually have specifically puzzle book covers, but we can still work with whatever they give us. For instance, I can just open up one of these templates that I think is straightforward and simple. For example, this one right here. And then it's very, very highly customizable, right? I can just double click, delete any of the text I don't want, change out any images I don't want. And for Canva, to sort of avoid copyright issues, you just want to make sure everything, all the assets you use, including the images and the fonts as well, are from the free category instead of pro or premium. Okay, just make sure that they're all labeled as free on Canva, which means that they're pretty much guaranteed to be royalty-free images they've gotten from, say, Pixabay and some other reliable sources. And if you want, you can again check out Etsy.com to see some of the winning products and how they have done their cover pages and even interiors, and sort of just do similar things to theirs. And you can also look at, again, Sales Samurai to have them find winning products for you and keywords for you to customize your cover pages that way. And once you're done customizing both your front and back cover pages, again with the back being usually very, very simple or almost blank even, you can just go over to the top right here of Canva and just to download it as a PDF file. And it's important to have a PDF file because you want to keep it consistent with the rest of your book, right, using this Interior Generator Pro. And then with that, you can again go over to the upload tab, upload that PDF file or both PDF files of your front and back covers onto this uploader here, and then go back to interior and just click on first page again, just to put in that cover page, and then your last page, put in the last page. And finally, let me move my webcam real quick. On the bottom left, you can select bleed or no bleed depending on whichever one you want. It doesn't matter too much. And also it has to be the same as the one you generated on PuzzleWiz. And then you can select the let's see, dimensions. In this case, we did 6x9, and all you have to do is to click on download, and it'll give you the entire PDF file for you to download and then upload onto Etsy, Amazon, whatever other platforms to sell. Just note that though, whenever you're listing anything onto Etsy to sell, that there will be a small listing fee of 20 cents US dollars. Now this may not be that much, but it can rack up if you actually try to upload a whole bunch of products, right? And this actually, in my opinion, makes correct product and keyword research extremely important, right? Because by targeting the right niches, keywords, and trends and winning products, it'll actually save you the hassle of having to experiment with a whole bunch of different products and also waste a bunch of listing fees these just to experiment, right? So this will actually save you money in the long run. Alternatively, you can definitely check out Amazon as well, because uploading onto Amazon KDP is actually free, and that's why I recommend you checking out my previous video on that topic, and also using BookBolt to help you do that product research to help with your Amazon listings as well. Now, really quick before we go, I actually want to share with you a bonus method for making money on Etsy that can be extremely viable as well, and it's actually quite different from the previous method. So for this, you want to first sign up for a website called Printful, and in case you're not familiar with Printful, it is a print-on-demand website which actually allows you to basically upload your own images and designs, and they will then fulfill for you those such as merch, like t-shirts and different types of apparel, bags, mugs, and so on and so forth, and basically print them onto different types of items and ship out to people who actually buy your stuff. And this can all be set up for free, except again, if you want to sell on Etsy, you do have to pay that 20-cent listing fee. But the great thing about Printful is that they make it extremely convenient for you to set up a connection to Etsy or actually any of these platforms that are listed here, including eBay and Amazon as well. So if I just click into this, you'll see that indeed it has Etsy as a marketplace that you can connect to, among some of these other ones, some of the good ones being eBay and obviously Amazon, and you can explore some other stores as well. And all you need to do is, again, upload a design onto the platform. For example, I have this PNG file that I've uploaded earlier, and then it'll actually allow you to overlay these on its various different templates for merch, right? For example, we have like a neck gaiter, we have a t-shirt, you can probably do face masks as well, and a large variety of different types of apparel and merch. And with this, you can literally just use any of these templates that you've created and then upload them onto any of these stores you've connected with Printful, such as Etsy and eBay. Really quick, really easy, and allows you to upload onto multiple platforms at once. So if you're interested in doing a bit of print on demand as well, I definitely highly recommend trying out Printful.
Trust me.
And that is pretty much all I want to show you for now. Just a friendly reminder that you can pick up my free YouTube ebook that'll teach you how to go from a hobby to a profitable side hustle with a YouTube channel. And with that, thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it or found it helpful. Remember to subscribe to my channel for more cutting edge videos, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.